What is good, friends, and welcome back. Version 13.6 will bring us two new officers. One of them is Gridlock Architect. She is a tank specialist that wears the tank, garrison, and defense tag. Her real name is Victoria Thorn, and she is the new and improved Steel Fighter. We will see further in this video how she performed both in the field and for base defense. You'll be surprised about the result, and I consider replacing Steel Fighter with Gridlock Architect. Yes, she's that good, but I didn't expect anything from her, so that was a pleasant surprise. Now, you know the drill. You know how we operate this. We will review her skill one by one, identify which skill is the best to work on first for skill training, and we will see her in action. So let's do this. All right. Gridlock Architect. Let's switch to the Awakened Portrait. Oh, she's thinking about the evil plan to turtle up and eat as much reserves as possible. So let's review her skill. Let's start with the first one, the tactical skill. Reinforced frame, prep time 8 seconds, grants this officer's troop a shield of 2000 for 5 seconds. While this troop is garrisoned in the base, increases damage intensity of your garrison troops by 5% for 4 seconds. This skill is similar to Steel Fighter, same shield, same duration. However, when she's garrisoned inside your base, the damage intensity of your garrison troops is increased by 5% for 4 seconds. Now, is it her only troops or all the troops inside the base? It's not clear. If it's all the troops, then we're cooking. If it's only her troop, then it's mid. If you have this unit in a main battle tank, he's super heavy. With defensive officer, they don't damage. They don't inflict a lot of damage while garrison. The most of the damage will be dealt by howitzer, artillery, anti-tank gun, not tanks. We're gonna have to dig deeper into this. I may ask the dev to know what's up because it's unclear, but if it's all the troops, then it's amazing. Her first passive skill, called Architect Directive, it's exclusive to tanks and helicopters, offense type, increases the firepower of this officer's tank and helicopters by 20% and their damage intensity by 15%. This skill is almost identical to the offense skill of Steel Fighter. The difference is, on top of the damage intensity buff, you have a firepower buff of 20%. It's not crazy, but I'll take it. For active base defense, that will help you a little bit. So, nice skill. Her second passive skill, Unyielding Line, protection type, universal, good for any unit, increases the HP of this officer's troop by 30% and its damage resist by 10%. So not bad, not crazy, but not bad either. Her last passive skill, called Tactical Blueprint, balance type, increases the normal attack boost of this officer's troop by 25% and its normal attack resilience by 25%. Not bad. So this is the balance type. On top of it, it's universal. That would be the first skill I would work on, as it's a great balance type. I love that. Yep. So you should work on that skill first if you plan to awaken her fully. Once you level all her skills to level 5, you will awaken her and unlock the Gridlock Protocol. It's a skill dedicated to tanks and helicopter, passive type, increases the officer skill resilience of this officer's tanks and helicopters by 20% and their normal attack resilience by 20%. When this officer's troop is garrisoned in your base, increases base officer skill resilience by 30% and base normal attack resilience by 30%. A similar skill, once again, to Steel Fighter. So the question you're asking, is she better than Steel Fighter? because this is a hard one. This is a tough question. Uh, for me, it's a hard choice. I do have Steel Fighter, and despite being a Generation 2 officer, it doesn't mean she's bad. It only means she's old, okay? But some old officers still have it. Now, is she worth 720 statues to replace Steel Fighter? We're gonna find out in my testing video. You will draw your own conclusion, but I have my opinion about this, so stay tuned.
Are they done? Any more shells? Are they done? Who is next?
All right. What do you think about the footage? Is she worth your 720 statues? In my opinion, yes. Well, it depends. Okay. If you do not have Steel Fighter, you do not have Torn Countess, Uncle Ivankov, all those defensive officers that will enhance your base durability, look no further. Gridlock Architect, she's good to go. She's a must have. However, if you do have Steel Fighter like I do, and I'm a big fan of her for active base defense and passive base defense, I'm still using her despite being a Gen 2 officer. Gen 2 doesn't mean she's bad, it just means she's old, but sometimes old officers still have it. If you have plenty of statues, go ahead. You can retire Steel Fighter for Gridlock Architect. That will be a slight upgrade, but more on the active base defense rather than the passive one. Because we saw against a base With Steel Fighter and Uncle Ivankov, I lost 186 million HP. With Gridlock Architect instead of Steel Fighter, I lost 1 million less HP. It's not a big difference. It's a difference, but not that much. Maybe the result will be better, as in the test server there's no buff, no nothing. But with Gridlock Architect and Uncle Ivankov with Steel Fighter, I was able to knock down preserve 4 more million of base HP. Once again, nothing crazy. And you have to remember one thing. In a great base defense, you need a balance between durability and firepower. With little durability or shield, your base will blow up quickly. With too much resistance or too much durability and not enough firepower, you won't be able to knock down those units attacking your base. So if you want to assign Gridlock Architect and you already have Uncle Ivankov with Steel Fighter in your base, it means you have to sacrifice a howitzer for a tank to be able to enjoy that awakened skill. Is it worth it? I don't know. I mean, that is a good question. In my opinion, I don't think so. Yes, you will improve your game by replacing Steel Fighter with Gridlock Architect if you're a big fan of active base defense. Otherwise, yeah, I don't think she's worth it if you already have Steel Fighter. What do you guys think? Do you agree? Are you considering Awaken Gridlock Architect? Do you like this video? Did it help you make a better decision? Let me know. Your comments are welcome. Until then, I'm going to wish you a great weekend and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.